Oh, my microphone was off. No sound. Boy, if that is not, you know, sort of appropriate coming from the Hal Sparks crowd. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me now. I was just trying to figure out why this thing is so zoomed in, and I have to push this thing way back, and then it makes me harder. It's harder for me to read the chat. Okay, let me start all over again. Here's basically what I said was, "Hey, Harry KP, I see you the first one to chat," and he says, "Sparkle the F up, trucklers. Hi all." Vince Owen says can't stay for long, but he did give us a thumb up, so that's great. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bonnie Thompson's here, says happy Catterday, everyone. Apparently it's Catterday. So happy Catterday for all you cat lovers out there. Let's see here. Vince Owen, I love the clown shoes. Yeah, good old Trump and his stupid clown shoes. I like mine better. I got some new shoes. Those are the shoes I was waiting for the other day. My orange ones. And I like my orange shoes much better than those ugly gold high tops or whatever that Trump is trying to sell everybody. Vince Owen says, "Hey there." So Ask Ask is here. Vince Owen, hi. Ask says, "I'm trying to find Phil's thing too at the same time." Vince Owen says, "I have to get." Yeah, Phil has I guess he's premiering a video that he made, and I'm not sure if it's on yet. He was saying something had to wait an hour and a half. I guess it'll probably be pretty soon now that it'll be ready, I guess. Vince Owen says, "I'm not sure." Okay, no sound. Okay, yeah. Muted. I forgot the term. I had it off because I was coughing as the little intro there was playing. So I thought, I'll just shut off the mic. I'll be all fancy. Shut off the mic so you don't hear me coughing. And then I forgot to turn the mic back on. But anyhow, so we got the sound going. Hopefully. Vince says he wishes he could read lips. Yeah. Harry KB, I think Trucker John said he loves pineapple spam. Oh yeah, delicious. You read that right. Okay, so Ash says we can hear you now. Okay, good. Tim Farrell, hey, hi gang, rookie mistake. Hal does it once a week. Yeah, I'm just following in Hal's footsteps, apparently. But thanks for being here, Tim. Good to see you. We got Vince Owens. I was talking about your shoes. Oh, my shoes. My shoes are the clown shoes. Well, they're actually very nice. No, and as clownish as they might look, they're 100% better than Trump's shoes. In my opinion, maybe you like Trump's shoes. Go order your pair. They're only $3.99. You might not ever receive them. It's kind of a crapshoot whenever you order something from Trump if you're going to get it or not. But go ahead, knock yourself out. Get those nice little gold, very gaudy shoes if that's what turns you on. Karen Castell, he says, yeah, it just popped up. Okay. Harry KP, Phil Ittner mentioned maybe upload speed. Hey, there's Jolie. Jolie's here. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming in. Tim Farrell, hi Jolie. So yeah, so here we are on our Saturday show. And we're just doing a cool down. Just going to cool it on down. Because I know we got pretty worked up during Hal's show. So we got to cool down. Don't want to pull a hammy. No hammy pulling, all right? Because then you'll be laid up for a while. You won't be able to walk or run, or it'd be very difficult if you got a pulled hammy. Believe me, I've had a pulled hammy. It takes a long time to fully recover. Tim Pearl says, imagine game-worn Trump shoes. Game-worn Trump shoes. Oh, yeah. I bet you he's never even tried a pair on, actually. But, Vince says, still not understanding me, Trucker John. I meant the clown shoes you had on Trump showing while we waited for you. I love your work. Okay, well, it says, what you said Here's what you said. Let me go back. Where did I don't know. I can't even find it now. Okay, because it says love the clown shoes at Trucker John. Okay, so I thought you meant Trump, right? And then maybe somebody else said. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Vincent Owen says I was talking about your shoes. Smiles. Okay, so my shoes were the orange shoes. Okay. But anyhow, it's all water under the bridge, as far as I'm concerned. I like my shoes. In fact, I'm going to go get my shoes right now. I'll be right back. I'm not wearing them because I'm lounging around the house. I got my slippers on. Okay, guys, here are my orange shoes. I ordered these. This is like about the third pair of shoes that I've ordered through this company called Fitville. Maybe you've seen them online. And there's the back. See, it has a little Fitville. And this is not a paid any type of thing here. I just like these shoes. I love the color. I really do love this color. And I don't know why. Like I said, my alma mater, my high school alma mater, our school colors were orange and black. I worked and drove with Schneider National trucking outfit for a total of about 13 years. Their main colors are orange and black. So I don't know. Why? Maybe that. Who knows? But I like the color. So anyhow, I love this Fitville. I got these. You can get these like extra wide because I have flat feet. Wouldn't you know it? So you can order these like in these extra wide. I don't know, but here they are. I don't know if they look extra wide or not. But anyhow, so I just got them yesterday, and I wore them for the first time yesterday. I've worn these for like one day. Got 1 day's use out of them so far. But I just love it because you can, and they're really good quality. And it's probably, I'm sure it's all China, right? It's all China, made in China. I'm sure. I didn't even look. Or it's not, it's definitely not USA made. So I don't think. I wish it was. This says made in China. So yeah, they're made in China. If you want to go ahead and unload on me for buying China, I think. And, so like I said, this is like the third pair of shoes I bought. I have a pair of boots I've been wearing. That's what I've been wearing because I had this other brand. I had the remember that blue? I don't know if you guys, a lot of you don't remember, right? But I know Jolie probably remembers. I had a pair of blue, and I still have those around. But I haven't been wearing them because they're kind of wore out. Let's see. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Now, probably most of you don't remember. Okay, I bought these. This is some other brand. I can't remember the name of the brand, and I don't even know if it says it on here. It's so cheap they don't even put their brand on it. But I think I bought these online. This is way back when I was still truck driving, and that's why I kind of got into like buying a lot of stuff online because it was just easier to buy it and order it, and then when I got home, it would be at my my mailbox place. So I bought these, and they're still, they're still, I can still wear these. They're still wearable, and they're not falling apart or anything. But they are kind of like, the soles, the insoles or whatever, everything is kind of like, all wore down. They're not comfy and cushy. But I got a good, I think over a year's worth of, probably almost, I don't know if it was 2 years, a year and a half, maybe a year and a half of use out of these. Now these are not Fitville. The pair I had before this were Fitville, a pair of blue ones, really nice, kind of like almost like a cross trainer type of shoe. And those I really like those. I got almost, I'm sure over a year and a half use out of those. And then I bought these. And then I've been wanting to order some new shoes, or since I'm living in town now, I was thinking about going shopping for shoes, but I just don't like really shopping. So finally I ordered these orange ones. Finally. That's why I've been wearing the boots. I have the Fitville boots. Now I get those out, I'll be right back. Today's a shoe show. Hopefully it's not a shit show, but it's a shoe show. Okay, so for the last few months, probably, I don't know, 2-3 months, I've been wearing these babies. And these are very nice. And these have like a non-skid. It looks really bad, but anyhow, it has a really nice non-skid thing. These are really great. Like if you're walking across a snowy or icy parking lot, like I am wont to do, especially when I was driving. Just looking at the bottom, there's like something that's gooey, sticky. Nice, and these are very. So in between this shoe, which is kind of all wore out and really not very comfortable to wear, even though it looks pretty like it's okay, but believe me, these are pretty wore out. So in between that and then getting, this brand new beautiful orange and black and white, very comfortable shoe. It's kind of like a walking shoe, I guess. I've been wearing these babies, and you might think, oh, boots aren't comfortable. These are probably even more comfortable than the orange ones that I just got. I mean, these are very. So now the blue one, or these black and blue ones here, these were super cheap. I think they were like $10 or something like that, if I remember. There was some ridiculously low price, and I got about I would say almost a good year where they were still comfortable, and then they started kind of wearing down and not being so comfortable. But I got close to a good year, and I really think these were like $10 or under $20, really really cheap. Now these ones, I forget what I paid, but I don't think I've ever paid more than $80. And I think that these, I usually wait for sales, and because a lot of times they have like 50% off type sales. I think I probably got these for like $40 or $50, and I've had these for quite a while. And I don't really, I usually only wear them in the winter. Like when I was driving, I guess I bought these a couple years ago. I don't know, and I usually only wear them like during the winter time and when when I don't want to slip and fall in the ice. And these are great for that. These are awesome for walking across an icy parking lot. They really do. They say they're non-slip, or these really are non-slip. So they're really good. And then I got these. Okay, so these are the last pair I just got yesterday. And I got these on sale too. I think these were normally about, I want to say, I don't know, $70 or $80 maybe. And they had a sale, and I think I got them for like, altogether like 50, tax and everything. And these are good. These are really good, great quality. I know. I'm really confident I'm going to get probably a good solid year out of them, before they start going, bad. So anyhow, that's my shoe. That's today's shoe show. Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna just have to. This is what I've been reading the chat on, so I'm gonna just have to hold this because it's so far away because I don't know what's going on with the. If I've monkeyed around somehow to make it where, I have to put the camera so far back, otherwise it's too close. But I guess I'll just hold this laptop, and I can see the chats better. So let me go back. We got Vincent Owens, still not understanding. Okay, I read that one already. That's what set this whole thing off, about the shoes. So Vince, we can thank you for this segment of the show. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Karen Kiss says, I like Fitville. So there's another person who's used Fitville, I guess, apparently. Jolie says, sometimes you just got to get up and do it, Vince Owens, although I'm sure whatever it is will still be there later. Oh, I missed something. But anyhow, Vincent says, Julie, I have to have everything ready for spring planting next week, planting every day and harvesting once a week. Vincent, I have to keep my produce productive to make any money, smiles. Julie said, that sounds like a lot of work, Vincent. I'm much too lazy. Kudos to you, Vincent. I have a feeling you guys weren't even watching the shoot part of the show. Vincent says, okay, have to go for real. Poof. Uh-oh, Vince is gone. Just poof. Poof, he's gone. Karen Bass, good morning. Trucklers, yes, the Trucklers. Hello, Trucklers. Thank you so much for being here. I might be doing a lot of leaning in or something because I don't like to do that. Or I might have to switch back to. See, this whole operation has changed. For some reason, I don't know why the camera is zoomed in. I've done something to it. So I don't know. It seems like no matter what, I'm out of range here with the glasses. So I might just, I don't know. I might just be rambling on without seeing the chat. I don't know. But anyhow, just want to say to everyone that's here. Oh, there we go. Thank you all so very much for being here. I do appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't already. And of course, the next thing you do is you share. You hit the share button and let's get the show out and growing. We're still in the 1500s for our subs, trying to get that number up. So anyhow, yeah. So Karen says she likes FitVille, so that's good to know that I'm not the only one who's ordering stuff, because I think I saw that on an ad either on Facebook or Instagram, and you know it's always kind of risky when you order stuff, I think off of social media. So I was really pleased that I got with FitVille. Obviously, I must be pleased because I think that's the third pair of FitVilles I've bought. Now the reason I bought the other pair, the blue ones, the black and blue ones, because I just wanted to kind of compare them, see how I like them compared to FitVille, and I gotta say it doesn't really compare. FitVille is a very well made shoe. This other shoe was very cheap. Like I said, I think it was something really cheap. But so for being that cheap of a price, or maybe it was more, I don't know. I'd have to look. I actually made a video on it. I'll have to go back and look at the video. I think I made a video when I got those shoes. But whatever it was, they were way cheaper than FitVille. So it's still a thing, you kind of get what you pay for. But actually, for being so cheap, you know, they were still very comfortable. And I would say I got probably a good 5-6 months out of them before they started to kind of go. Kind of lose the cushioning and everything. And then I wore them for another year after that, probably. So, you know. But I think the FitVilles are much better quality. So you pay a little bit more for them. And as far as trying to find USA-made shoes, that's really hard. I guess there's some New Balance shoes that they still make, even though they've got a lot of factories out of in other countries now. But I think New Balance still has a couple factories in the USA. And then there was, I think, another company. Because I remember researching this, trying to find USA-made stuff, and like tennis shoes are really hard because almost everything is made either in China or, you know, some other country. So I guess if I really wanted to, I had this conversation before. I remember with you guys, or not, somewhere along the line about buying USA-made shoes, and we kind of looked it up as we were talking, and I think it was New Balance had. And even they don't even make all their shoes in the USA. They have a couple factories here, and then they've branched out to other countries. But I guess if you buy them here, you would see if it said you made in USA or whatever. Okay, so New Balance, and then what else? I think there was one other company that is so obscure I can't even remember their name. You know, so you know if I could find a good, I guess I could start buying New Balance, but you know. And I think that's what I said last time. I said, yeah, maybe my next pair will be New Balance, and I haven't bought any New Balances yet. So, anyhow. Let's see where we at here. Bonnie Thompson says, someone is missing, don't say his name, or you'll summon him. I did send him a notification. I think we're talking about the same person. I'm kind of leaning in because this is a weird setup I got going here. There's something wrong with my camera on my phone. For some reason it's like zoomed in. So if I set it up here like I usually have it, this is where I usually have it. But then it isn't that way. That's kind of too close. And then like who was it? Big Hook, who would say like, "Hey, glad you trimmed your nose hairs." So that's too close. That's a bit too close. But then if I go like this, then I can't really can't read the chat. Unless I lean in, and then you're just gonna see like the top of my head. This is really poor planning on my part. I meant to try to check out the, whatever settings I have on my camera if I've done something, and I forgot to do that. And now I think it's too late, to do it during the show. But anyhow, let's see here. Karen Bass says, pushing random buttons, you never know what you'll get. Julie says, "But times I feel I know of who you speak." Fucko says, "I disagree." Hey, Fucko. Well, you're just gonna come right in and guns a-blazing with that, aren't ya? Well, but thanks for being here. Ass says, Reebok has a line made in USA walking sneakers. Ooh. I might look into that. Because I would like to get another pair of shoes and kind of save my orange ones for special occasions. You know what I mean? And what I like about the Fitville is yesterday was the first day I've worn them, and they feel like they're totally broken in. Like there's no break-in period. It's like they're good to go. They felt great. It's kind of like those boots. I kind of had to break those in a little bit for some reason. But these orange ones and the previous sneakers I had from them before, day one, slipped right into them, good to go. Let's see here. So yeah, Reebok. I'll have to look that up. I like Reeboks. I'm trying to think of. I'm sure somewhere in my 63 years of life, I probably had a pair of Reeboks. I've usually bought Nikes once Nike came out. Like in the late 70s, I guess. I pretty much was Nikes. I think I bought a pair of Adidas one time, and I didn't really like them. And then before that, was kind of like Converse. Like when I was before Nike came out, it was kind of like. Well, I think it was Adidas actually. I remember having a pair of Adidas before Nike, and I had Converse, like the Converse All Stars or whatever. And then sometimes like mom would take me shopping, like school shopping. I think we would just go to it was like Kinney's shoes, but they had tennis shoes or whatever, But then once Nike came out and I was older, I could buy whatever I wanted. It was pretty much Nike, I think, all the way until these last few years where I started buying Fitville. But anyhow, yeah, Reebok. I was trying to think if I've ever had a pair of Reeboks, and I probably have, maybe, but I can't remember if I did or not. But yeah, I might check them out. But I got these now. But I do want to get another pair, like a pair of something would be good for a treadmill because they have a treadmill here. I want to start walking on the treadmill. So I was thinking about getting like a cross trainer or something like that. Let's see. Seha says, "Say my name." I said, "Say my name." Seha? Seha is, I guess, laughing and waving or something. But hey, good to see you here. Thanks for being here. Always good to see old Seha. Suzanne Ferrari-Seppi's here. Just finished vacuuming. Well, there you go. You want to do a little pre-vacuuming before you go on the Tucker John Show because it could get messy. Or you don't want it to be messy beforehand. But thanks, Suzanne, for being here. Good you got your vacuuming done because, I need to do some vacuuming. Come to think of it. Let's see here. Ash says, those were the days. Those were the days. Suzanne says, good afternoon to you. Donut Coffee Movie? Is that what that means? I'm trying to learn my emoji speak. Bear with me. Please bear with me, folks, with the emoji speak. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to get me like an Elvis suit and do like the fat Elvis years. Oh, thank you very much. On Hal's show today, he did a little bit of he did a little bit of you know, caught in a trap. I can't get out. 'Cause I love you too much, baby. Woo. I can do the backup too. Woo. I'm my own backup singer. Anyhow, yeah, I should just get some big like sideburns and just dye everything kind of black and get a big, you know, Elvis with big collars and just be like the old fat Elvis. Foco says, hello, Jerry. I disagree. Foco is in a real disagreeing mood today, I can tell. Just disagree. I disagree. Do you disagree? You don't. If you disagree, then it means I have to agree. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Where is Surrender Monkey? Where's our resident Liney? Is that what they call him over there? I don't know. I hope I wasn't being racist or something. Or politically incorrect. If I call an English dude a limey, is that bad? To use the L word? Perhaps Surrender Monkey will come on and enlighten us. Hey, Jeff Curry, finally some comedy, some comic relief. Jeff Curry, the resident Trucker John live stream comic, has entered. Says, my ex almost got us kicked out of Graceland. But oh, that wasn't a joke, I guess. How did she do that, pray tell? And how did she do that? This is your cue to go on. Go on, yeah. How did your ex almost get you kicked out of Graceland? Apparently it wasn't bad enough to get you all the way kicked out. Just almost kicked out. What'd she do? Go down to the, what was it, the leopard room or whatever? And lay on the rug? Let's see here. Jeff says, hey, Jody. Bonnie Thompson says, hey, everyone, it's Jeff Curry. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Jeff Curry is here. Jolie says, hi, Suzanne. For a Sieppe, who had just finished vacuuming. And after a hard day of vacuuming, you need to just kick back, relax, and just listen to some Trucker John. Get you a nice bottle of water and kick off your shoes, whatever. Relax. Relax a little bit. Jeff Curry says, snapping flash bulbs and cussed at them. Okay. We need a little more description than that. So apparently, now I've been to Graceland, but that was way back in like 1990 or 91. So I forget the rules. Was there no flash photography allowed? I really don't remember. Even though I've been there. So I hate it when you say you've been someplace and it was like 40 years ago or whatever, and then you don't remember every detail, and then people think you're lying, you know. I was there. I've been there. But I don't remember the rules. I don't remember if there was no flash photography allowed. And as far as cussing is concerned, I don't remember that being a rule either, but, you know. So apparently the flash bulbs upset some people, and they got cussed at. All right then. Bonnie Thompson says, hello, Miss Suzanne. Jeff says, no flash photography. Okay, well, all right. I didn't remember. I forgot. It's been, what year, how many years has it been since 1990? So you got 2000, 2010, 2020, that's 30, 2021, 2022, 2023. Now we're in 2024. So what did I say before? I said 30 plus 4, but it probably wasn't exactly 4. So it's at least 23 going on 24 because it was probably in the spring or summer when we went. So it'll be 34 years this coming spring or summer. Boy, see, I'm good at math. Don't say I'm not good at math, because I'm good at math. I just figured out how many years it was from 1990. Not everybody can do that, right? And I did it, and I used my fingers and everything. So, very proud of myself right now. It's been almost 34 years since I've been at Graceland. And I forgot if they had rules about flash photography. So, you know. But I did add it up. Let's see. Jeff says the number of people doing that would fade the furniture. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been to places. It seems like if you go anything like a tour of some old place, or even like some museums, they would say stuff like that, like no flash photography, you know, because of the old paintings and stuff. And yeah, I think I took a tour of, what is George Washington's house called? Is it called George Washington's house? I thought they had a name for it. But is it Mount Pleasant or something? Where was George Washington's house? Oh, yeah, I've been there. That was also about 34 years ago. And I think they were like, no flash photography because it's bad for the paint or whatever. But I did take video of it. And I think I lost all my videos from, either they were stolen or they got I have a lot of videos from like the 90s. Old ones that I took with camcorders and stuff, and I don't know where any of that shit is. But anyhow, I digress. I'm hoping it gets in my storage place container, but I don't remember moving it. I thought, somehow I think it got lost. Mount Vernon Plantation. There you go. I said Mount Pleasant. Where's Mount Pleasant? What is that? That's something too, right? Is that just a town? Anyhow, Mount Vernon. Thank you, Ask. See? Ask and you will be enlightened. Yeah, I've been there, but the Mount Vernon Plantation. Is that what it's called? Was it called Plantation? Because I know he had slaves and stuff, but I don't remember if they added the plantation part of it. Ask might be editorializing on that, but Jeff Curry says, I managed to get banned from Six Flags twice. That was all me. And I think you sound a little proud there. Like you're a proud boy. Getting banned from Six Flags. But if you're banned, then how do you get banned twice? Did they unban you? Or did you like change your identity and you snuck in? And then they're like, wait a minute. That's that guy that we banned. Hey dude, you're banned again. Doug G, I think Tommy helps. Hey Doug G, thanks for being here. Tommy, could you get me that information about Mount Vernon? Oh wait, Ask already did it. Did you forget it? Too late. Ask says Mount Pleasant Town in South Carolina. Mount Pleasant Town. Okay, well, George Washington's house was not in South Carolina. It was in, was it Virginia? It was like, I remember we drove out of D.C. It's Maryland or Virginia or, you know, It's pretty close to D.C., but it wasn't South Carolina. Jeff Curry says Mount Pleasant is near Kansas City. Oh, right. Okay, Mount Vernon. See, I'm getting my mounts mixed up, guys. Guys. I'm all screwy in the head. You know it. I know it. We all know it, guys. I don't have my Post-it notes. So how the hell am I supposed to know Mount Pleasant from Mount Vernon? Guys, come on. Give me a break here. You know I don't have my Post-it notes like I usually do, and I'm looking for them. Where is it? Mount Pleasant, Mount Vernon. I'm getting all over the place here. All right. Jeff Curry says for a year each. Oh, so it was not really a ban. It was like a suspension. I don't know. Let's see. Bonnie Thompson says there's a Mount Pleasant in Michigan too. That might be what I'm thinking of, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Because isn't that where like the Detroit Lions play or something like that? They're not really in Detroit or something. Type of a deal. Kind of like the New York Giants actually are in New Jersey, and the Jets also. Type of a deal. Ass says, in 1799, Mount Vernon consisted of 8,000 acres divided into 5 farms, plus a grist mill and distillery. Lovely. Mount Thompson. Bonnie Thompson says Mount. I read Mount, and then I was reading the name, and so I didn't mean to say Mount Thompson. I'm sorry, Bonnie. Sorry about that, Bonnie. It was a weird form of dyslexia going on there, where I moved everything around. Jolie says, hey, Doug G. Ass says, Mount Vernon is the historic home of George and Martha Washington, located 13 miles south of Washington, D.C. Yeah, I remember it was close to D.C. We just drove to it. Quick drive. But I think you're not in the District of Columbia anymore. I think you cross into Virginia, I think. Is that what it is? Is it Virginia or Maryland? I don't know. Because they're all all close, bunched up together right there. And I forget now. Let's see. Jolie says, Trucker John now has channel memberships. Oh, thanks for the reminder. And super chats. You can also support the show by liking, subscribing, sharing, and buy me a coffee. I know this is not coffee, but, buy me a coffee. I already had my morning coffee, so I'm drinking water now. Otherwise, I get so dry. I'll get parched. I'll just get so parched. Now, you saw that I finished off that bottle, but I came prepared. I got bottle number 2 all ready and rear. In fact, I'm going to open this one up because it's nice and cold, fresh out of the fridge. Yeah. Gotta love that Crystal Geyser. Made and bottled right in Alancha, California. Right up to 395. Last show we had some people talking about the Owens Valley, 395, all through there. Independence and Lone Pine and all that stuff. That's where this is from, right in that area. Bottled at the source. And that was not a paid endorsement, by the way. I do all this shit for free. Let's see here. Bonnie Thompson says, is Ask AI coming up with all the facts? It would certainly appear as though that might be the case. Ask is kind of becoming our resident Trucker John Google type of thing. Something like that, You got that kind of thing going on, Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me just check out something here real quick. I think I already did go to this page. Yeah, I did already. Just checking. I was just checking this one out. Okay. Let me do a quick check on the other things, because we are multi-streaming. We're also on Twitch and on Facebook. Let me see what Twitch is looking like. Probably nothing. For some reason, I don't really know how to, pump out the show or promote the show. It says there's one viewer, and I think that might be me now because I just went on there. So I don't know how to get that show out, but it's running over there. It's running on Twitch. It says I have 2 followers, but I don't think anyone's on it right now. See, that's the thing about with Twitch. It's hard for me to figure it out. It just says chat. Yeah, there's nobody in the chat, and the only viewer I believe is me. So I'm just gonna say hi to myself over there. There. How do you like them apples? Oh wait, oh Jolie's over there. Okay. So I guess maybe I should say hi to Jolie too. Okay, so hi to Jolie. Okay, so now we got a little bit of activity going on over there on Twitch. Now let me check Facebook. Now, good old Facebook. Now the thing about Facebook, it seems like there's no one really on there, but it seems like it does get views afterwards or something, and then to the point where like Facebook sent me a little thing that said, congratulations, you're like, you know, upcoming, what is it? Is it on here? I don't see it now. Oh yeah, it says Facebook recognized me as top rising creator of the week. So apparently people are watching. I mean, it does get some views over there. Let's see here. This one's going on now. It looks like there's only 1 viewer over there. It's probably Jolie. You know, moderating. But there it is. It says captions are auto-generated. And there I am with my huge head. And says Jolie is watching with you. So I guess I'm gonna do, I'll go emojis. I'll do a bunch of, I'm just waving frantically, it looks like. Only 1 viewer over there. It's probably Jolie. Oh, I'm reading my caption because that's kind of funny. So anyhow, there's me and Jolie over there on Facebook. All right, but they're up and running. That's the main. I just wanted to make sure, I was just doing a double check and seeing how it was going on, seeing how things were going. All right, so it looks like I'm caught up now. Okay, so here we are. You can see we're at the, this is looks like a Flying J. I forget where this one is at. I think that might be, I don't know. It looks like it could be Snowville, Utah. But there's so many that look like that. That could be New Mexico. I'm not really sure. But anyhow, we're at a Flying J somewhere. Welcome to the Flying J. By the way, let's see where we at now. I kind of do that. Says Bonnie Thompson, I'm real, but all split down just trying to give facts. Well, hey, don't split. I mean, unless you don't have to. I love that you're here. I love that you're helping me out with because I have a limited knowledge, and it's good to have a go-to person to look stuff up for me. So I appreciate it. Hey, there's Wes. Wes is here. Thanks, Wes, for showing up. My water comes from Aldi. Good old Aldi. I did just buy a big giant, like, I don't remember, 30-something pack of this purified water at Albertsons because they were all out of the Crystal Geyser. They can't keep the stuff on the shelves over there. So I had to buy this purified water, just Albertsons brand, generic water. Because I like to have water on hand to put in the car when I do my, my Uber driving. And, I give them out for free. I don't charge them. There's a lot of drivers, they charge for that shit. I give it out for free. Because when you buy a 35 pack or whatever it is for less than $4, I mean, you do the math. You saw my math skills. I'm not going to do it. It probably comes out to like 20 cents a bottle or something like that. So I'm not going to charge people for water. I think water, it's just a common decency that you can have some water on hand in case someone is choking to death or dying of thirst. At least I've got some water to offer them in the car, in the Uber, when I'm doing the Uber. Wes says, don't ask, don't tell. Okay. I won't then. Jeff Curry says, Wes, Aldi's spring water is really good. And a lot of those places, I don't know about Aldi's, but I used to pick up Crystal Geyser and deliver it. And they also have at the same plant, it's the same water, same everything. I think it was called Spring Mountain Water or something like that. And it's what they sell in Trader Joe's. Now, I don't know if it's Trader Joe's all across the country, but at least the Trader Joe's that are probably in the western half of the country or the western states, if you're getting this Trader Joe's water, and I think it's called Spring Mountain Water or something like that, that is Crystal Geyser. And if you look at the label, it'll probably say like bottled at Adelancha. And if it's bottled at Adelancha, California, that's Crystal Geyser. So some of these things you get that are like the off brands or the store brands, they're just the same exact thing as the major brand. They're just labeled differently for some reason. Wes says can't find you on Facebook. Well, it's on my main page, my main John Fowler page. So I don't know. Maybe I don't have the settings right. Maybe that's why no one's watching it, because it's not being put out in any of the feeds. I don't know. Wes says, Wes Webb here I am. I didn't go deep enough. 1M reply. Jolie, Birch, Aldrich. Nope. That's like if you raise your hand. Oh, these are waves. Okay. Excuse the hell out of me. I told you my emoji speak is not very good. My regular speech is just barely hanging on. So, Wes says emojis are dumb. I don't know. Kind of like girls laughing out loud. Okay, here's Wes's 8-year-old coming out. Wes says exactly. I don't know what that was in reference to, because I'm behind a little bit here. Wes says better if they spill water than alcohol. Who's spilling anything? Oh, you mean like the dry, like the passengers? My passengers are very, very tidy. I haven't had any spilling issues that I can think of. I'm trying to think. I think there was one person that spilled something, but it was easy cleanup. 56, Nick Rich, like number 21. Hey, Nick, good to see you. Good, thanks for stopping by the old truck stop here. You old truckler, you. Wes says Trader Joe water. Well, Trader Joe water, unless they've changed, because I haven't really delivered in a few years, but I know that at least on the West Coast or the Western states, say the 11 Western, or whatever region that they, because Crystal Geyser, they're not. It's not really a national brand. It's kind of just the Western states, I guess. But it is my favorite bottled water. So the Trader Joe's, at least in the Western states, unless they've changed, their water comes from the same Crystal Geyser plant that this water comes from. It's Crystal Geyser water. What I'm trying to say is the Trader Joe's water, at least as far as I know, probably might only be the Western states. I don't know. But it's probably just Crystal Geyser water. Jeff Curry says, you are handing out warm water. Drinking warm water is a sign of a psychopath, like sleeping with socks. Done. Who said it was warm? Did I ever say anything about water temperature? Did I ever once say that it was warm or anything? That's quite an assumption you're making there, Jeff Curry. I'll have you know, I keep my water in the refrigerator, and every day when I go to the car, it's fresh from the refrigerator, and it stays nice and cool the entire time. So I don't really appreciate your assumptions. Wes is laughing out loud. Hey, Mr. Spock's here. Says hello to everyone. Oh, thank you, Mr. Spock. I can't do that anymore. I used to be able to do it when I was a kid or something. I really can't. Now I'm just, hey, hi. So the things, it's like you use it or lose it, right? I guess I've lost that. Wes says, I have a friend who doesn't like lids on her cups. She likes to smell it, but she's always spilling. I guess that's a trade-off, right? You don't want to use the lid because you like to smell the aroma, but you're going to be spilling. So it's a trade-off. Jolie says, you only think girls are dumb because maybe you just don't understand them at all at Wes. So there. In your face, Wes. Jeff Curry says, Crystal Geyser is in stores here too in Missouri. Missouri. Oh, that's good. It's good they're branching out. It is by far the best water you're going to get. And it does make a difference. Because, do you guys have Arrowhead water where you're at? Because Arrowhead's really big in California and in, who knows how many other states. And it's bottled in Arrowhead. It comes from Arrowhead Springs in the mountains, right where my kids live, by the way. And every time I drink a bottle of Arrowhead water, it gives me heartburn. So don't tell me this thing about water is just water, water is the same, blah, blah, blah. Arrowhead water gives me heartburn. I don't know why. There's something in that water that gives me heartburn. Crystal Geyser is always just no heartburn. And it's fresh and it's refreshing. It just tastes like good old water. It has no aftertaste, no smell. It's really good water. But I can't say the same for Arrowhead. And they're probably even a bigger company than Crystal Geyser. But their water sucks. At least for me. Let's see here. So Wes says, you are right, Jolie. I don't understand girls. Jolie says, yeah, so there. Laughing out loud. Jeff Curry says, don't wear nice shoes in mosh pits. People tend to spill lots of beer. I will not wear my new orange shoes in the mosh pit. But I doubt very seriously that I will be in a mosh pit anytime soon. In fact, I don't think I've ever been in a mosh pit. I had a friend of mine who went into a mosh pit, and I don't think he understood the concept of a mosh pit because he started punching everybody who was like pushing him and stuff. And I'm like, dude, it's a mosh pit, But anyhow, I don't think he didn't get it. Nick says, I drink tap water exclusively. I hope you're all right. I hope you have good pipes. I hope there's no lead in your pipes. But you're in Canada, so it's probably pretty good up there, I guess. Wes says, I'm going to start sending you photos of Walmart parking lots. Why? I think my Walmart parking lot days are over. It's over. As far as like broadcasting from a Walmart parking lot or live streaming, whatever this is. It's not really broadcasting, I guess, but it's live streaming. Hey, Philly 3000 say, hey, what's up? What's up with you, Philly 3000? What's up with your bad self? Thanks for being here, though. Good to see you. Jeff Curry says, 56, Nick, I can hear in wintertime. Warmer months, no way. Stinks too bad. Ew. If your water stinks, then it would make me wonder about the whole, infrastructure around me, the whole kind of municipal infrastructure. Why the hell is my water stinking? This water that's being pumped into my house, why does it fucking stink? Bonnie Thompson says, I only drink Michigan water. Water doesn't taste the same depending on the state it came from. And that's the thing. Arrowhead is in the same state as Crystal Geyser, but Arrowhead is more like Southern California, but it's from the mountains in Southern California. Crystal Geyser is like Central California. It's Owens Valley. It's coming off of that Mount McKinley that we were talking about last week. Off of those mountains, that mountain range, that lower Sierra Nevada. I think the water, comes down through those mountains and it filters down through the granite rocks. It gets nice and filtered and goes into a nice aquifer. And then they're pumping the water out of there. It's just pristine, beautiful water, I think. So I love Crystal Geyser. Yes, as you can probably tell. But then you have Arrowhead. It's also California, but it's way down in Southern California, so it's probably like 300 miles away. And it's coming from the mountains up there, but it's not really. I don't. Maybe it doesn't have that nice sort of granite rock bed that it has to go through to be filtered through. Maybe. You know what I mean? That might have the whole difference in the world there. 56 Express says, Jeff Curry here in Toronto, our water is always great. Well, that's good. That's good. Wes is laughing out, Jeff. I understand, Jeff. Jada Smith was talking about her mosh pit days on NPR IBAM this morning. Okay. Jeff Curry says, 56 Nick, Great White North with Jolie. Wes says, I filter my water twice and my ice once. Yeah, that's good to have a nice, good filter system, a filtration system. Bonnie Thompson says, Jada Smith is a B. Bzz. Jeff Curry says, Wes, I see why people do that. It's fun, but kind of scary. The mosh pits or filtering water. I don't know. Let's see here. What else we got going on? What's going on here? Wes says you get used to the smell and taste. I hate to say. It's just unfortunate that it's something you have to get used to. Like it should just be good. Yeah, Jolie says I think you should send the photos, Wes. He never got our Walmart parking lot broadcast. That's true. Even though it was in the little my little beginning thing that I had, I guess I never did, and I never will, unless I just do it in the Uber, drive over there, do it from the car. We'll do it from the car. Philly 3000 says, sounds like the septic tank is leaking into the water. Ugh, that's disgusting. Jeff Curry says, John, I'm on the end of a line. They have to flush hydrant about once a month. Wow. If. Oy. I would buy bottled water. People are always saying how it's bad for the environment, it's bad for your health. I think I would rather buy the bottled water than drink water that is coming from, pipes that may be mingling with the sewer system or something. I don't know. Anyhow. Jeff Curry, I gotta read that. Wes says, now that you have a green screen, you can go anywhere. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Green screens are, Wes says, what parking lot this is? Okay, like I was saying earlier, this is a flying... No, wait, this is Love's. Is this Love's? Oh, actually, this is Love's. I believe. It's kind of hard to see it. And I don't remember which one this is. I really don't. It could be Utah, or it could be... So a lot of places it could be. I don't remember which one this was at. I think it might be Utah, but... Let's see. Wes says, the land of sky blue waters. Wes loves Toronto. Says, I love Toronto. You should have put a heart instead of love. Wes says, sister lives on a lake and gets her water from a well with a reverse osmosis, 5 gallons a charge. Wes says, Bonnie, at least you know where she is coming from. Oh, did I miss Bonnie? What did Bonnie say? Oh, Jada Smith about being a bee. She's being a bee. Nick Rich says, any animated backgrounds? No, not really. I mean, I guess. Do you want me to look? Nick Rich? I do this for Nick because Nick likes it when we look at stuff. Let's see here. I can go over here, I can go over here, I can go over here. And Prism has, oh, they do have, I got this one. It's not really animated though, is it? Okay, so there's that. Oh wait. Oh wait. I don't know what is it doing anything? I'm not sure if it's doing anything. Oh shit! What the hell? Oh, the whole thing just fell over. Why did it do that? It's not supposed to do that. So anyway, there's that, Nick. I'll try not to knock over.